joined the band wasn't a matter of joining the band. I was in the alumni band when it started, when Hank was still living. Hank started the alumni band, and we just kept playing and playing. I graduated Towson in 1975. What happens is the fact that I'm a drummer, you see, even if I play in different groups, they ask the drummer to count out the tunes. So that's what happened. You know, I started counting out the tunes in this band, and eventually I just sort of melted into the position, I guess you might say. I've been in big bands since I was in high school. Hank Levy used to come to one of the bands that I was in, and he would bring the charts as he was writing them. He was bringing them into the big band that I first started playing in. The best part is just getting better, and that's what Hank was all about. He gave us this music as a challenge for us to listen to it and not only play it the best we can, but even make embellishments on it, you know, and that's what I like to do in this band more than anything, is to take the music and make it better.
Most of these folks, a lot of them had joined the band as substitutes, and then over time got into the band. I started as a substitute, and then when somebody left, they asked me to continue with the band. When somebody joins the band for the first time, they leave here like shocked because they think they're terrible. You know, it's really hard to step into this stuff. It's hard. It's an acquired skill. Hank's music is accessible to people, even though it's in polymeters, which are hard to count and hard to feel, but he's written the stuff so that it's still comfortable for people to listen to. It's not like so avant-garde that people don't identify with it. When somebody joins the band and makes a terrible mistake and embarrasses themselves, it doesn't bother any of us because we were all there at one time. It's just something we all share, and we respect the people that don't have that problem that are in the band, which are just a couple of folks. That's the neat thing. We all are lumped into the same boat that's sinking.
Hank Levy back in the early 60s when he was playing the Supper Club in Baltimore. I introduced myself to him, and it wasn't long before he asked me to start playing with him. He was starting to introduce this odd meter jazz. Believe me, I was totally over my head, but boy, I became a big fan. He probably writes the greatest bass trombone parts of any band I've ever played with. He keeps you down there where bass trombone players love to play. Just a great band to play with, and it's a great challenge.
The weird thing about music is that all this technical stuff and everything and all the writing and training that goes into it is only for one purpose, and that's to create an emotional effect when you're listening. You're trying to get your listener to feel something. And Hank was really capable of doing that in an unusual kind of way that we all respect.